Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day today. It's a good day for me. Uh, I had to work till like 3 o'clock, so I really didn't wear anything during the day. But I got home, showered, put this on, and it's going on to 9 o'clock now. So I've had it on now for about. So you put it on about four. So it's going on the fifth hour, and it's starting to fade. But the old stuff doesn't. But we'll get into that in a minute. So this isn't so much a give you a quick little what it smells like, but I just want to talk about this one, and that's obsession. Obsession for Men by Calvin Klein. Throwback Thursday, by the way. Uh, yeah, like 85 or whatever it was. I can't remember, 87. I can't remember now, but a few days ago it came out, just a couple years. So basically, what is it? This is a splash. So I put a little bit on my moisturizer, couple drops, couple drops, couple drops, couple drops, couple drops, and couple drops, couple drops. So the smell, some people say it's old. I don't think it's old at all, but I'm going to get into that. That's what I want to talk about. But basically, the smell is warm, spicy, sweet, woody amber. Uh, I think it's very wearable today, but we'll get into that. So yeah, that's the scent. The new stuff lasts about 4 hours. Like I said, I'm going in the fifth hour. It's pretty much yeah, pretty light. Oh, I put a couple here too. Yeah, pretty light skin scent. So I would have reapplied after 4 hours if I was going anywhere, but I'm just going to bed, so I'm not. So let's talk about CK Obsession. I am a fan of it, as you probably already know. Some of you aren't, but anyway, that's besides the point. I don't think it gets the credit it deserves, at least not in our little fragrance community here. Definitely the general public, it still sells like crazy. It's still liked by millions. So, but in this little thing, it doesn't get the respect it deserves. I don't think, because scents like Polo Green, Jakar, Azero, Fahrenheit, Chrome, Armani Code, Aqua de Gio, The Mall, Amen, Aventus, Savage, etc., etc. Seem to get a lot of credit for shaping the way men's perfumery is today, and rightfully so. Absolutely. I mean, think how many fragrances have borrowed from them ones I just mentioned. Oh, and oh my God, how did I almost forget this one? Invictus Aqua. It seems like just about 50% of clones that have come out in the last decade or so have been a take on that. So that's what I'm getting at. Now, none of these were, and this wasn't either, the first of their kind. I don't think they were anyway. I'm not sure, but I don't think they were. But they all popularized that type of scent. And this popularized the woody, spicy, sweet, cinnamon spice, sweet, woody, amber, rich kind of fragrance. Uh, and it just, nobody mentioned CK Obsession as one of those trendsetters. And it is, in my humble opinion, it is. I mean, it's basically inspired somehow or another. Now, doesn't mean it directly to a fragrance today, to CK Obsession. No, but I mean, there's a lineage there, like CK Obsession. Then this came out, then this and this and this, and now we're at this, and you can almost like a ladder, the lineage. You can see the progression, or the degression, whatever you prefer, of its inspiration to fragrances like 1 million, sweet, spicy, cinnamon, masculine and whatnot. And it's, again, not a direct copy. I'm not saying it's direct. Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. But the lineage is there. You can see if you took the time, you can see where, and a lot of fragrances have borrowed. And you think of anything really sweet, spicy, cinnamony, nutmeggy, clovey, sandalwoody, amber, vanilla-like sweetness, uh, it, they probably got it from this or a fragrance down the line that was inspired by this. I think it's one of those fragrances we should mention in the same breath as all those other ones that have inspired so many fragrances, because it has. Um, yeah, basically any warm, spicy, ambery, sweet fragrances at some point in time that came after this was inspired by this, and it's one of the few Calvin Kleins that is, most of the Calvin Kleins are fresh, nice, wearable kind of scents. This is just a little bit darker, a little bit sweeter, a little bit more spicier, rich, intense than those ones. Uh, I don't think it smells dated by any means. It does have a classic, somewhat powdery, and that's the florals in it. Lavender and carnation, I'm guessing, and geranium, blah, 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 blah. All those classic florals that give it that powdery, almost a slight barbershop feel, but it's not a barbershop scent. It's just got that powdery cleanliness, floral cleanliness to it. So I can see some people not like, if you don't like that at all, you're not going to like it, doesn't matter what they do with it. Because it is pretty prominent in the heart of the scent. uh, but it's just, like I said, it's not it's you can think of it as a cinnamon. And when I say cinnamon spice, not just cinnamon. A lot of cinnamon. Cinnamon's the main spice, but cinnamon, nutmeg, coriander, maybe some cardamom, definitely a little bit of clove. That's cinnamon spice, and it's sweet. The amber, vanilla amber, like sweetness throughout, and the nice woody sandalwood giving it a creaminess. It's just, yeah, it's surprisingly wearable today, especially for younger people. Older people like me, you're probably going to be the ones that think, no, oh God, no, can't wear that. You just smell like 1990 again. What's wrong with you? But I think the younger guys, just give it a try. I mean, it's cheap if you want to buy it. I think you get a big bottle for like $20. But just go to any department. I mean, any department store, any pharmacy that has a beauty section. Just hell, some corner stores might sell it by this point. When you go in, you spray it, try it, go have a drink, coffee, whatever you do, come back, smell it, and you'll probably be surprised in it, because it doesn't smell as dated as you may think if you've never smelled it before. And especially if you're a younger guy and you like some of those older masculine fragrances, where this has touches of that with more modernized twist, I think you'll really like it. But yeah, but that's going to bring me to what I talked about, 4 hours reformulation. Now I have two bottles. I got this for Christmas a couple years ago. My sister bought me a little Calvin Klein scent, which was very nice of her. This is only a little, I think it was a 30 mil, not even that, maybe a 20 mil bottle. This is my old bottle from like the 90s. Look at the difference in that juice. This is dark amber, just ridiculously powerful. This, not so much. Now, this isn't bad. Like I said, you can get a big bottle like this for $20 or $30 now. So 4 or 5 hours is, for that price is more than enough, because it still smells pretty much exactly the same. This is a little more intense, and I pick a little more nutmeg. Still a whole lot of cinnamon, but the nutmeg's just behind it, whereas this is mostly just cinnamon with a hint of nutmeg. But other than that, at this point, I'm picking hair, they smell identical. Just not as strong, basically. But yeah, look at the difference color in that juice. If I can get a better view of it. Don't mind. There's that. This is almost clear. Like I said, this is dark and almost looks sticky. Yeah, but this one, only the new stuff you're going to get, unless you're lucky enough to get a vintage bottle like this, like I said, 4 or 5 hours. Whereas this is an 8, 9, 10 hour scent easy. So if you get the vintage for a decent price, and you try it first if you haven't, and you do like it, try getting a vintage bottle first. If you can't, you buy the regular stuff that's available now. It's fine for that price. The only other problem that I hear a lot of people talk about scents like this is, oh, everybody's going to know what you're wearing. Everybody. First off, no, I don't think a lot of the people 30 and under are going to know what Obsession smells like. It's just us old guys, 30 plus, that are like, everybody, yeah, everybody in our age group and older might, but younger than us, no, I don't think so. I don't, it hasn't, and maybe they will. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. But, and what is wrong with that? My second point, what is wrong with that? What is wrong with taking, because You know, you buy a classic painting. Do you hide it in your closet? No, you put it on your wall. Hey, this is the 19 whatever Picasso, or you know, if you're rich enough, this is a Leonardo da Vinci, or you buy a classic car. You know, do you sit it in your garage 365 days a year and never drive it? No, you might only drive it half a dozen to a dozen times in the summer, but you're driving it because you want to show it off. There's nothing wrong with that. Classic movie, you put it, your favorite old movie, whatever it is, Ghostbusters 2, Stand By Me, The Goonies, He-Man and the Man, I don't know, whatever it is, you generally have it right there prominent for people come in to see it because you want to show it off. Your video game collection, you got an old school Nintendo or Sega Genesis with Mario or Sonic and you're proud of it. So what's the difference with the fragrance? It's classic. Wear it, show it off, be proud of it. It's okay. And you're not, like I said, you're going to smell masculine, classically masculine, but not dated. I think it will surprise a lot of you. Anyway, that's it, guys. Just want to have a talk about obsession. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm completely wrong and off my rocker? Which could be, but I really think it deserves more praise as a trendsetter than it gets. Now, I know people, oh no, this is a copy of that, and this came out before that, and I get that. What I was saying is this is the one that popularized it. I don't know of any sense. Now, there might be ones, but to my generation, 40 plus, this is the one that popularized that kind of fragrance. To the regular person, you might have been a frag head when you were 10 years old in 1999 and knew of something from 1962 that I don't know. But I'm just saying, to my generation and pretty much everybody else, this popularized that kind of scent, made it wearable. I will say the bottle kind of looks a little feminine nowadays. It's classic, don't get me wrong. Like if I just showed you a silhouette, well, this is hard to see, but if I just showed you a silhouette of this, and you're even not even remotely into fragrance, just a little bit, you're probably going to know that's Calvin Klein Obsession. So I wouldn't change the bottle, but if I was released something today, I'd probably change the bottle because it looks a little round, feminine. But anyway, that is definitely neither here nor there. It could come in a fucking basic square fucking bottle like this box. Doesn't matter because the juice would still be awesome. So anyway, guys, that's it. Like I said, just tell me what you think. Tell me if you have a fragrance you think that doesn't get the clout, the praise it deserves. I really think Obsession needs to be, I think it needs to be in everybody's collection. Even if you're a collector. Now, not if you're buying because you want something to wear. You may not like it, try it. But if you're a collector, just get a bottle. Say you pick a bottle up $20, $30. It's got to be in your collection. It's just one of those ones that, if you're collecting, it should be there. And, I just, I have memories with it like everything else. I don't want to go on too much longer, but, I just remember wearing it. And when I met my ex-wife for the first time, I was wearing this. That was, 10 years ago now, 11 years ago. Maybe, 11 or 12. And she really liked it, and it was started up a conversation. That's what fragrance can do. So, hey, I like the way you went, and we started, and then, one thing went to another, and I ended up being with her for, a long time. Anyway, that's it, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.